Hey there, John Snedeker here with Notary Signing Agent Blueprint, and in this video, we're going to show you exactly what I do for end of the year and sending out handwritten cards to my clients. All right, so let's talk about what we're doing today. We're going to be sending out handwritten thank you notes in number 10 size envelopes to our clients with some gift cards. And I want to talk about why we do it. So we work with people all year round and they give us orders that are, between $100 and $200 and many times more. December, holiday time, it's our time to really give back. We can't expect $150 bills all year round. We're doing these orders for 30-minute signings, 45-minute signings, and we want several of them a day, and we want them all year round. We need to be able to send a nice gesture to the people that are sending us this much money all year round, right? So don't be afraid to send them a $10 gift card or even a $100 gift card for your best clients, okay? If you expect them to send it all year round, be considerate and be understanding of how this business really works, okay? So is this a requirement? Of course not. You don't have to do anything, but if you want to get more business, I can definitely recommend a good few ways to do that, okay? So what we're doing, we're going to send out these handwritten notes and we're going to do a sample. Why we do it, really just to give thanks, show gratitude. This is not an opportunity to beg for business, okay? So let me make this clear. You are not asking for business. You are showing your gratefulness, your gratitude, and your appreciation for working with them, okay? All right, so let's get into some samples here. The first thing is I'm going to show you what I do. And number one is you want to be in relaxed clothing. You don't want to look like this, okay? You want to get comfortable, put on your favorite clothes, something stretchy. So basically what we're going to do is also get your favorite music on, all right? Make it an enjoyable experience for you so that way you enjoy the process. Although you don't directly make money from this activity, over the long run you will. And so you want to learn to find ways to find enjoyment with this business. And so that's one of the ways that I do it. I get in comfortable clothes when I can. I put on my favorite music when I can. And I'd love to say get an adult beverage, but this is not the time for it, okay? You don't want to start screwing up addresses. You don't want to have extremely sloppy handwriting. And so there's a time and a place for that, and this is not it, okay? So let's go ahead and go over a sample one. I actually get these through Vistaprint. This is like a 3x5 notepad, I think it's called. And what I do is I put my logo at the top and my name on the bottom. So it's very simple, very clean. And what we're gonna do is basically just write Happy Holidays is the first thing I do. And as a sample, I'm just gonna do Happy Holidays, Jen. Thank you so much for all you do, comma, I am extremely grateful to have connected with you. It's my pleasure to serve you and the office. All right, so I'm not gonna date it. I don't like to spend too much time doing that, but you can see it says, Happy Holidays, Jen. Thank you so much for all you do. I'm extremely grateful to have connected with you. It's my pleasure to serve you and the office. There's a reason why we put that in there, right? Because we wanna get business, but we're not asking for business. We're showing our gratitude. And then I sign it and print my name, John, because I have a very scribbly signature. And you can see it doesn't look great because I'm kind of doing it fast for this video, but I would clean that up. I would make it more legible, make everything smaller so it fits well. And here you go. What I do is I take that along with 2 business cards, and each I'm gonna just basically fold it up. And I ran out of gift cards because they're already in my stack, but I would put in another gift card. And so I would have the gift card along with the 2 business cards and the note, fold them all together so it looks just like this. And we are gonna actually write our envelope first. Let me get this out of the way here. Now I actually went to Target this year and just got a bunch of envelopes, and because I run out, I have a box of supplies in the back. And depending on what you have, you may need to go get more envelopes, go get more stamps, and we're gonna talk about that in just a little bit. So for right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and write what I would write out. So that would be obviously title company, whatever the name of the title company is, you would have the first line 1 of the address, and then you'd have your second line 2. And then what I do is put first name, last name. All right, so it's gonna be title company, line 1, line 2, and then I always put like a nice little dot and their name, so it's just real professional like that. Now I also have the pre-printed labels, okay? So there's a way to get the, I think I have them here with me, but there's a way to get these sheets at like Office Depot, Staples, or probably online. And what I do is I actually have my logo and business address, right? And so you're able to just feed that in the insert slot on the printer, so it comes out real professional. And so what I'll do is make sure that I put that there. So you have the address, you have the return label, so you're not having to write that out. Got my gift card, 2 business cards, and my note. I'm gonna slide that in there. And then I like to buy the envelopes that pull off because I don't want to have to lick like 500 of them. I don't send out 500. It'd be nice if I did. But for now, we have that all taken care of. And I actually also ran out of stamps. I bought a lot this year and I ran through all of them. And so obviously you would stamp that and we would get that taken care of. So you have everything included, address, return address, and the stamp as well. And I'll go ahead and basically put that right on the rest of the stack. So I also want to talk about a few things to stay organized. So it'll take you a long time if you don't know your clients' names, addresses, business names, give the people that you're sending them to as well. And that's really gold right there, is you want to send them to an individual. You want to make them feel important because you're giving them a gift card. You're not necessarily giving the entire company like a huge gift card, right? And so when you have the names of people, it makes it a lot easier for yourself. And if you stay organized with that, in our program, we actually have 2 Excel sheets. Number 1 is your client list, and it's gonna track your mileage, your orders, it's gonna track everything you need in your business for your existing clients. And then the second Excel sheet is like a prospect Excel sheet for companies that you want to work with that you're not working with yet. And so when you're really organized, this will still take you a couple of hours, but if you're not organized, you'll probably never do this activity, okay? So you wanna be organized on a couple of Excel sheets. It's really easy to use. We have them in our program. And so that's one tip as well. And the supplies, I wanna talk about the supplies. I have a box in the back, and it's gonna have all my extra paper, envelopes, stamps, these labels, the return labels, and anything that's just like that. It's just gonna be a box altogether, like a cardboard box, maybe a banker's box, something like that. And so the more organized, you just throw it in the back. Once a year, you take it out. So the rest of the year, you're really sending email. But this is a time to show the appreciation, which is a handwritten thank you card, which is huge in our program as well. So you gotta be organized with the supplies. And also you wanna go out and get your gift cards once, and then you want to get the supplies that you don't have once all together, and then you're going to take care of everything like I just did, and then you want to drop everything once. You don't want to go back and forth, and I forgot stamps, and I need more envelopes, and I didn't think I'd send this many. When you're organized, it'll take you only a couple of hours, but if you don't, excuse me, if you're not organized, it's going to take you forever, okay? You're probably not going to do it at all. All right, so my final question for you is, how big is your stack? Right? At the end of the year, you want a stack that is a considerable size, all right? This is about 3/4 of mine. The rest are by my keys, so I don't forget to bring them out today. And how big is your stack? And what I found is that people that have a big stack here have a big stack here with money. And people that don't have any stack here don't have any money. So there's a correlation between how big your stack is on the end of the year mailings and how much money you have in the bank. The people that are complaining about money, let me tell you something. Are you doing this? And the answer is pretty much always no, okay? And so it's a big deal to show your appreciation, show your gratitude, send these out every year, and don't miss it. You don't have to do it every month. You do it once a year in December, the 15th of the month or something close to that. And it's your time to not beg for business, but go give your time, your energy, your resources. go show your gratefulness to them, and it's gonna come around, I promise you. Not immediately, but it comes around in the long term, okay? You gotta trust me on that, you gotta give. So how big is your stack? Go ahead and comment below, how many have you mailed out this year? If the answer is 0, put 0, okay? I'll do a video next year to see where you are with your progress, but if it's 0, put 0. If you're sending out 50, put 50. If it's 5, put 5. I wanna know how many you've sent out this year. All right, guys, so I'm just leaving the post office, and I made the exact mistake that I told you not to make, which is count all your stamps ahead of time, make sure you're all organized. So I'm just leaving, got more stamps here, and we're gonna drop these very shortly. All right, so keep in mind that every mile that you drive is also deductible. All the supplies, stamps, envelopes, paper, notepads, pens, you name it. I use the blue pen because that's sort of common in our industry. But basically just keep in mind all the deductions, all the mileage, and as you can see, I have a pretty good stack here. When you own a couple of businesses, it definitely adds up and means you're doing a good job. So remember, how big is your stack? Make sure you keep track of it, and every year it should be growing. It should be costing you more and more if you're doing it right. All right, we are headed in. I'm about to drop all the envelopes, and I need to put my mask on. So I'm gonna pause this here. And what I like to do is actually just drop it at the USPS sort of big facility. I don't like to do it where I live. I don't like to bug my mailman. I don't want to tip him off on anything either. So I just like to just drop it myself. That way it's all clean. And I know for sure there's going to be no delays with that on the pickup or anything. So here I am at the large facility in St. Pete, and I'm going to put my mask on, drop these, and that should be pretty much it. All right, I'm heading back to the car. Feels good to drop these off. Probably in about a week or so, maybe before Christmas, I'll start getting some thank you notes, some emails, some calls, and business will start to pick up for next year. Got a nice start to 2021. I hope you guys are doing phenomenal and see the abundance in your life as well.